Hi everyone, Ryan's back again, and
Hello.
bought some friends. Among those people is Dutch Fox actually, and Drowns, the director of Shibas Squad Survival, and also Proto is back again.
I'm just here for the food.
Yeah, you love your
I've been
fruitcake.
living in the dumpster all year. This is nice and warm.
Times have been hard for everyone.
Yeah, it's been a tough year. Anyway, we're here to give you this year's season greetings. After all, this year we couldn't get a hold of Wonder Bonder, so we got Trance now. One of the creators of Shibas Squad Survival. And also been
that's me.
Yep.
He's a good shoe-in. I mean, we'll just shoe him right in there.
Exactly.
He's also the host of the show, too.
Yeah, I'm the one who creates torture for the competitors.
Ah.
Yes, and I'm the and I play the selfish money laundering
Protomoto.
head of the show.
The investor.
Yes, the very uncouth gentleman known as Proto-Modem.
Yep, and I play one of his bodyguards there also. By the name
And then
Cerberus.
Dutch is an amazing full-body stunt double.
Yes, he is one of the best.
But that's besides the point. We're here to wish everyone a wonderful Christmas, holiday, and New Year's. And, maybe reflect on what we've done for the past year and how our year's been.
Yeah, it is a time of reflection.
Exactly. It's a good time for some introspection to kind of focus in on yourself and kind of review in your mind the whole year and how the whole year has been, and be thankful for all the good things, which thankfully those have been way higher for me than the bad things. So
true, very true.
So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all the awesome friends I have here. This is a sliver of the good friends I have here on VR chat and real life as well.
Indeed.
That's what I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then there's also that you
buy a VR headset for Christmas.
And don't forget, Proto, you also found the gift this year of making music.
I did, yes. That's always fun.
Yes.
Amusing. Writing lyrics is a very good thing to get into. Would highly recommend in terms of stress relief and just figuring out a lot of things about yourself that you didn't think you knew about yourself when you start writing lyrics.
That is true.
It's a lot of fun. It's like a voyage of discovery. Would recommend. 2 stars on TripAdvisor.
And you probably found some good things this year then, Dutch?
Oh yes, I did. I sure did.
Care to tell the people about it? What you found good this year?
Oh yeah. Well, I found a special someone, and yes.
Good for you.
That's good.
That's some other things. Some other good things.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you that you found someone to be with.
Yeah, dude.
And what about you, Dendrons? Anything also to put in?
This year started out a little rough. My mom was in the hospital very, very beginning of the year. She was fine though. She ended up coming back. My girlfriend and I are still going strong.
That's
pretty healthy
good.
Relationship.
Happy for you.
I've been working hard at Shibas Squad Survivor. Also working hard at work, making that money, saving it. I will say that this year's weather has been immaculate. of course, this is before winter's really here. Once that happens, I'm probably gonna say this sucks.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
But all in all, it's been a pretty good year. Definitely a memorable one.
Mm?
Yeah, we had a heck of a concert that we went to, and
Yes,
Mr.
that
Donuts
too.
came
I
down.
got to meet Donuts. He
That was
stayed
good.
for the whole
Yeah.
weekend in real life. I met Jackson. I met Royal Caesar, I think, this year too.
And those who wonder,
Yeah,
Jackson is
yeah, it's
one of
the
the
whole year of
actors in
meeting
Shibas
people.
Survival.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always a good thing when you meet people from VR in real life. It's a very interesting experience because it kind of jars your brain a little bit.
Yeah. But here comes the question
Mm.
about Jackson. Is he as big of a loudmouth as he is on the show in real life?
Yes.
That explains a lot. That was the straightest answer ever. But still, I think we have still a lot more to give next year also when the show continues, right? For Shiba Squad Survival.
Absolutely.
There's always work for the body actors to jump in when the normal actors can't show up
Yeah.
because of delays and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about you, Orion? How about your year?
It's been rough at the same time. There's been ups and downs and all that. I mean, this year, for example, this Christmas, I'm mostly spending it with me, being here on VR and have my dog beside me also, because my mother's in hospital.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's better they find what's
Well-
wrong with her than something bad happens to her.
Yeah. Well, I pray it's nothing bad.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can't hold on forever on her, because she's much older than you would think. She's over 70.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but she's a strong bitch. Yeah. I mean, raising literally 3 children on a meager salary when she was younger, and then raising both me and my brother also, and being married to my stepfather that I found out about. So yeah, she is what you call an iron woman.
Tough as nails.
Yeah, she's literally like that woman you see on old posters
Amen.
there with the workforce.
Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah, she was literally also a nurse when she was younger too.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, she's a very strong woman.
So yeah, very much Rosie the Riveter type, just working on the assembly
Yeah.
lines, putting
Yeah.
airplanes together during the war. That type of personality.
Yeah, only
Very
she.
tough.
But only if instead of working on planes, she worked on people. They were in hospital.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing too. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, but there was also during the 70s and 80s. Times were much different back then, on hospitals and all that. One thing is for sure,
Oh, yeah.
certain, at least during the 80s, the food tasted better than they do today. Because today's hospital food, I think most people can agree on that, sucks. At least it gets a thumbs down because it doesn't have any
it's always
flavor.
cold.
And
It's always
flavorless.
cold.
I mean, they don't even use salt or pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent a week in a hospital when I was dying from bilateral pneumonia. That was a fun story. But yeah, the food was not so great when I was in there. It was kind of
Yeah. I mean, I spent time also in the hospital. I will say
always
this much.
cold.
I refused to eat the food and all that, but I managed to get my mother to bring me a meatball sandwich.
Meatball.
Did they like smuggle it in?
Yes. Because the food there sucked.
Contraband.
Not even my dad
Just
would
pull a
eat it.
meatball sub out of your sweater, just like
Yeah.
out of your pocket. Just like,
Yeah.
here's your meatball sub.
She did many good
Don't let
things.
them see it.
She was a
Don't
wonderful
let 'em
mother.
see you.
She was a wonderful mother, and she still is.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
great. That's awesome.
But I think everyone's mother is a wonderful person in their hearts and all that. After all, they brought the people to life. They cared for you, nurtured you, everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, my mom raised 8 kids and homeschooled 8 kids, K through 12. So she's pretty
Wow.
damn tough.
That is true.
Tough as nails.
Mm-hmm. Homeschooling, that's
Probably
like...
a similar generation. Similar generation to your mom, probably.
Yeah, most likely. But still, it's just sad to see that kind of generation disappearing. Now today,
Yeah.
let's say this much. Children should not be raised in front of a screen. They should learn to go outside, get dirty. You know,
Words
eat a
of
little
wisdom.
dirt,
Natural
touch grass. Yes. Because every parent nowadays
pretty
is so
scary, I don't
scared that their children will get hurt or like get dirty or anything like that. They're so scared of all that. But that's also what made our generation much stronger. We went outside. We scraped our knees. We rode our bikes. We played in the freaking mud. We played outside when it was
Mhm.
raining. You know, it made us stronger.
That's my generation.
Yeah.
My generation, we did all that stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. And it was even more fun when the freaking streets got flooded and all that. You could like bring out small paper boats and all that and have that sail across the street.
I never had flooding, but I had a very rough street that had these giant potholes in it, and they would fill up with water. And it would be, there were so many of them, and they were so deep, I would actually have ducks that migrated, and the ducks would actually swim in my street in the puddles. Like, so we had ducks, we had lily pads, we had, you know, frogs and all kinds of stuff in these
Yeah.
puddles. That's how deep they were and how big they were. And my street was a mess back in those days, but it was
Yeah,
always
it wa-
amusing though when you saw ducks in out your front window in your street. Just like, it looked like a pond. Like, it's like, this is weird.
Yeah,
This
we
is
had
weird.
that too also, but the only thing is when I was smaller I said to my mother, "Hey mom, we got Donald Duck in our front yard."
It was always fun to watch cars go through because it was a high traffic street because I had a garage on my
Ah.
street next door. And sometimes cars would actually get stuck.
Mm.
And then they'd have to get like pulled out.
Oof.
And my uncle used to have a car that had holes in the floor, and his car got stuck. And then the
Flooded.
water came through the floors and was filling up in the car. And that's a crazy story, but yeah, that was amusing.
Oh.
It's like, you better put your feet up or you're gonna get wet.
Oh, God. There's always that one uncle in every family. But honestly, this time of year is also to remembering also the family members that are not with us anymore. Also, I think everyone here has at least one family member they miss from around the table here at home.
My grandpa.
Oh,
I have multiple this year.
Grandpa drowns. Or Grandpappy drowns.
Yeah.
Do you think he would be proud of you if he saw you today?
Absolutely.
That's good. What about you then, Dutch? Anyone missing at
Yeah,
your
he would be.
family table?
A lot.
And I want to ask you too, Proto, if there anyone missing at the table this year? Or some people you
Yes,
miss?
I have a couple. My father I lost in 2019. I've been thinking about him a lot, especially these past couple of weeks. Happens every year, obviously.
Mm.
You know, when someone's not there, who's been there for, pretty much your entire life, it's always difficult.
Hardest.
But I don't know. I look at it in a very different way. I know he's still around and he still helps me every time. He's always there. And every time I ask him for help, he always comes through too. Even when I don't ask for help, he sometimes just
No.
gives me that little push out the door,
Mm. Yeah, that is true.
Kind of like a skydiver's first time, the guy who doesn't
He
want to jump
boots
out
you
of
in
the
the
plane.
butt.
Yeah, he's the drill sergeant who just drop kicks you out the door.
Yeah.
when you can't do them, when you can't, you're like, Sarge, you're gonna have to kick me out the door. That's usually how my dad does it. He always lets me know it's him.
But to be honest, this year for me, well, many empty places after all. With my brother gone, my biological father gone, and my mother now in hospital, and then we are not even counted then also with the loss of family and all that too. So yeah, there are many empty seats, but there's still plates for them. Out of respect.
Maybe a nice shot of Jack Daniels too.
That's something I put already a bottle at my father's grave. A small bottle. Yeah.
Good choice.
He should also have something to celebrate with.
Yeah.
And my grandfather, well, let's say this much. He was a very strong man. He also raised me from when I was young. Taught me everything to survive in the world. Even things that are good to know if anything goes to hell. Like, for example, if, let's say, something were to happen to in my country, if we get pulled into this whole thing with what's going on out there, as we all probably know, we can still survive.
Self-reliant.
Yes.
He taught you self-reliance and how to take care of yourself and your family. So
that's true.
That's good.
I would say one great secret also to be surviving with is MREs. Meals ready to eat.
Just don't eat the toilet paper by accident.
That is. It comes with a tissue, the meal often that you wipe your face with. A wet nap. Toilet paper is separate. You're thinking more of the American kind of MREs. Plus the MREs here are also see-through bags.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yes. We have both the breakfast and lunch bag, and then we have dinner bag. But still, I think everyone should always remember that once you have lost and all that, but they are always with you in here, in your heart.
Yes, indeed.
I will say this much. There's one person in the Shiva community I think everyone is missing still. And I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And wherever he is by this time, or place, just know that we are still thinking about you. Always in our thoughts.
Yes, indeed.
But still, I want to round this thing off by wishing everyone happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, to be with your family and be happy. Or if you can't be with your family, be with the second best thing, your friends that are also your family. Because family is not blood. Family is the connections you make through life.
It's like they say in the movie Fast and the Furious. There's all different kinds of family. Just don't become a criminal and don't, steal cars and, race at crazy speeds.
That is true.
Drive safe. Don't become a criminal, but,
Yeah. Don't be a Vin Diesel.
Yes.
Good. And also keep an eye out in the beginning of next year for the new episode of Shiva Squad Survival, episode 10.
Yep.
It will be more exciting than you will ever think about. Than all the other
It'll be out
episodes.
just in time for spring.
Yes.
Big.
It
That'll be
filled with
huge.
a lot of surprises.
And a lot of NSFW content. Just kidding.
Wait a minute.
We are not that kind of
I didn't
show.
sign up for this, Strauss.
No.
I didn't sign up for this, Strauss. What box did I tick? I did not. I did not agree to
It
this.
all involves you, Proto.
This was not in the contract.
Oh, so you're going to go
I
after that
want a
lady you were
recount.
talking about. That
The
drives you
who?
wild.
Who?
The lady that drives you wild. With that body.
Oh, you mean Lake Dude?
I said lady!
Well, in that scene, it was actually Lake Dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Didn't know you were
Yeah,
gay.
but... I think everyone's a
I'm
little
not
gay sometimes. I think everyone hit by it sometimes.
I
Anyway.
just hit on myself.
Well, just don't hit yourself so you knock yourself out. After all, you have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she might get jealous. Get all jelly.
Yep.
Anyway, have a good holiday and be nice to each other. This
Merry
is the
Christmas from the Shibas.
yes.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. This is the Shivas signing out for